Over 40% of global population still live in an unconnected world. In South Africa, 21 million remain without access to internet. The COVID-19 crisis has highlighted the critical role of ICTs for continued functioning of societies, whilst exposing startling digital inequalities between and within our communities. People in remote areas still remain without access to information and communications technologies. The ICT Chamber has stepped up to showcase the role ISP SMMEs can play in accelerating digital transformation and advancing the goals and targets of the Connect 2030 agenda to leave no one unconnected. The Chamber sees the WTISD 2021 as an opportunity for ITU member states to continue pushing digital transformation and promoting national strategies on ICT development, smart policies that encourage investments, cooperation and partnership.
Well, as I'm speaking to you right now, I'm sure you can see the satellite behind me. We're at Daily Brook here in KwaZulu-Natal in a municipality called ISP Municipality. And of course, one of the reasons that we came here is to see for ourselves that the interventions that we seek to make as a department are really making an impact. And I'm proud to say one of the companies that got the TV white space license from ICASA, and the Tinte grouping is here. They've just installed their own base station here. They are connecting the areas, about 50-kilometer radius, the area that they cover.
My name is Vusindlovu. I'm the founder and CEO of Telecommunications. Tinte being the licensed ICT operator. We have both ECNS and ECS licenses issued by ICASA.
All we want to say, this is a great start, and we are hopeful that the regulator will continue to expand the base to give access to our people in South Africa.
Well, this community is a community I've served for a number of years as a reseller of other people's services. Reason being, I have been looking for spectrum in order to deploy my own infrastructure. Luckily, last year in April, ICASA awarded us TV white space spectrum, and we sought to start here. It's a national award, but we sought to start off here where we already have clients and people that we know will benefit greatly out of the service that we provide. We then came and launched the TV white space network and connected the clinic, the school, the tribal court, and the general community. In the general community, we give Wi-Fi that covers a magnitude of about 5,000 people.
The clinic is connected, the schools are connected, people are excited. As I'm speaking to you, I'm on my way to the computer center and the clinic to hear directly from themselves. But all we want to say, this is a great start, and we are hopeful that the regulator will continue to expand the base to give access to our people in South Africa.
Hi, my name is Angus. I'm representing a company that's doing the rollout for AAB Telco, which is the owner of RF that has been issued during the COVID period. And we are here to basically roll out their technology and ensure that people get access to broadband in our rural and township communities. Where AABA actually applied for the COVID spectrum and was awarded TV white space spectrum. That's a spectrum that's between the 470 and megahertz and 694 megahertz. That was allocated for national deployment of TV white space spectrum. That part of the spectrum is the part that is normally used by your television stations and radio stations, but they don't obviously use all the channels in that spectrum. So those free channels that are not being used, those are the ones that we target basically to provide broadband connectivity to people. What we had to do, because the technology is fairly new that we are using, slightly different from other manufacturers, we obviously had to bring in this new equipment. And when we bring it in from any other country, we generally have to sit down and test it first at our offices to make sure it actually works. When we pick up that signal, we get 100% signal, then we know we're ready to actually go and deploy it at our ISP. The technology we're using basically converts that spectrum to LTE at the customer premise. So the technology now allows you to use any LTE router to basically deliver broadband to that customer, whether it be a Wi-Fi hotspot, whether it be in the home. But it's essentially just to provide that access. So it makes this technology, from a customer point of view, very, very affordable. The tower process is basically us making sure we select a site that can reach a wide area. The technology can reach up to 50 plus kilometers. When our planning was done, we saw that we could reach in the region of about 26.5, just because of the lay of the land and various other factors that affect the distribution of the signal. The signal is actually an N-loss, which means non-line of sight. So we don't necessarily need a line of sight. And we were basically setting it up so that we can see how far we could reach and whether we could maintain the quality of service. And the technology, if the channels are available, we can basically take these consecutive channels, add them together and get a good broadband download and upload as well for the people in those areas. But if you look at it, we're taking old school technology, which is DOCSIS technology, and we're using that with the latest cutting edge TV white space technology to deliver broadband to the people. And what we're delivering from the old school side is eventually coming out as LTE to the end consumer or the end client. I think the important thing about it is we want people to start their own ISPs, we want them to start their own cloud businesses, we want them to use agricultural applications for this year, use it for education, use it for telemedicine, use it for VoIP. So there's a wide range of opportunities that I think this will bring to the fore. And we just want to be that medium that's making that possible. So this is going to change how things happen in our communities, especially in the rural communities where they need this here. I think it's the perfect answer.
My name is Anati Zinzile, born and bred in the Eastern Cape from King Williamstown. I had the opportunity of being able to tapping into working within the ICT sphere, which has made me to be a bit inquisitive in terms of aligning yourself as well as your family within what is there and available within technology. I believe it has also made all of us, even people that are residing at home, to be inquisitive in terms of what is available and being provided by all existing as well as new service providers, and what do they get to offer that can not only just offer you as a personnel, but it can get to also complement for your family as a whole in terms of connectivity. When you are seated at home, You know that you can get to connect directly to your Netflix. You are able to connect directly to your DSTV now, as the new TVs that we have got are tapping into that space, as well as my son is able to connect directly from his own room, whereby he's able to play online games, and he is also able to have access. In order for us to get to speed it up, we need to find a platform of introducing it and doing a bit of implementation. And I also believe that within technology, we are really advancing our education system.
The Chamber sees the WTISD 2021 as an opportunity for ITU member states to continue pushing digital transformation and promoting national strategies on ICT development, smart policies that encourage investments, cooperation and partnership.
The ICT Chamber shall not rest for as long as these rural communities remain unconnected to the internet. That is the essence of the World Telecommunications and Information Society Day. Let's go ahead and celebrate and observe WTISD 2021.